Well, hello everybody. Byron Belka here, and I just want to thank you wherever you're tuning in from. Thanks for taking a few minutes to learn a little bit more about rain, why we're so excited, and what is transpiring here. And I don't know if you're like me, but one of the things that has always motivated me the most, I don't need 10 cars, I don't need these big houses, but I just want freedom. I want options. And I'm not saying that I don't like those things, but that's never been my big drive. What I've been focused on is trying to create additional freedoms in my life so that I have options. And I don't know, what your background is, but for things to change, we have to change. And right now in today's world, so many things are changing. So the question is, what are we doing? Are we focused on being ahead of that, being in front of it, and having that benefit us? Or are we going to be left behind? Because things not only are changing, for what's going on in our communities, but all around the globe. And so what I learned a long time ago is if you can help enough people, if you can add value to people, it comes back to you. And I wanted that freedom. I tried a lot of different things. I was frustrated with all the things that I tried that didn't work until I found a mentor of mine over 16 years ago that was a multimillionaire, grabbed me by the arm, and he taught me how to do what I do. And I've done business now in over 55 different countries. I've helped a lot of people create additional freedoms in their life. And everything that we've been doing is leading up to right now where it's needed more than ever. Because brick and mortar location, being able to do business the old way, we're seeing that that's changing based on one country, based on one currency, based on one culture. That's changing. Here I am. I don't know where you're at, what part of the world, but here we are together. And because of technology, we're having this conversation. So what I want you to do today is just have an open mind. If you have any questions, get back with the person that invited you to get on this and get your questions answered. I'm not going to go into too much detail today. I just want to give you the overview. Because if you can see how this can create additional freedoms for you and benefit people in your life, if you can see how this can help your community, then what you do is you join us and we're going to teach you and you learn as you go, just like I was taught years and years ago. So what is this all about? Well, you've got to be a part of something that's bigger than you. You've got to be able to, if it's just about you, if it's just about your energy and effort, if it's just about your work, then I don't know about you, but how many of you are frustrated that you go put in the time and energy into something, but you start over every single week? You start over every single month. You start over every single year. See, we need to build something that's ours. We need to build something like the banks have done and have compound interest work in our benefits, and that interest be the time and energy we put into something. See, we have got to start doing that so that when things get tough, we still have those freedoms. When things get hard, we have options. So you have to find something that can bless the globe. And you got to be a giver instead of a taker. Now, I'm going to talk about how we're utilizing the platform that we have to do a couple of things, how to change things. See, because we're talking about a new future, a new opportunity, a new way of doing things. And I'm going to pull up a couple of slides and share my screen as we do this so that you can see what I'm talking about. But Rain, what is Rain? Rain is a seed nutrition company. Now, what does that even mean, seed nutrition? Because when you think of seeds, when you think of nutrition, you might be thinking of agriculture and a lot of those different things. No, we are using this platform to do a few things. We're going to change things. We're going to change the way we give people health and people get nutrients in the cells of their body. We're changing the way we can make a difference and give back to the communities and countries and our families. And there's a new way to earn money. There's a new way to make a living. Just like the industrial age changed things are changing today, and they're not going back. They're not reverting. And so we're utilizing this platform to empower people, to help people make a difference. Because if you look what's going on right now, even though we have more information than ever before on health and wellness, we're more educated. We can go to Google. We can look at things. Guess what? Our water's dirtier. Our air's dirtier. We have more chemicals in our foods. We have genetically modified things that we're eating, and we are sick. This world is sick. Everything that you can name me, anything that you can talk to me about as far as a sickness or an ailment is at an all-time high right now. See, there's a problem. And, somebody that is healthy has 100 wishes or 1,000 wishes. But somebody that's sick has one wish, and that is to be healthy. And so what we need to do is we need to make sure that the nutrients and the cells of our body are being nourished. See, we have food in our belly, but a lot of times we're still walking around malnourished. And there is a better way that is natural, that is not messed around with by man, that we can get those nutrients to the cells of our body. We have found the solution, and that is to go where it all stems from to begin with. Everything starts with the seed. Before it was a tree, a plant, a bush, a fruit or vegetable, anything like that, it started with a seed. Does that make sense? Okay, it's common sense science. Before it was anything, the DNA, the nutrients had to be in that seed for that tree or that plant or that bush or that fruit or vegetable to be what it is. And it's naturally concentrated. We found that on average, there's 20 to 30 times more nutrients, gram for gram, in a seed than any other part of a fruit or vegetable. So in today's world, when we need nutrients, dense nutrients, more than ever before, is anybody interested in boosting their immune system today? Is anybody interested in making sure that you have your optimal health today? Absolutely. Today, more than ever before. So the question is then, where do we get it? Where do we go? Because it still has to be convenient. Because I don't know about you, does anybody have a juicer or anything like that where you got excited for a week or two, juiced all these fruits and vegetables, and now it's sitting in the back of your pantry? You know, now it's not being used anymore. It's in your cupboard. See, it still needs to be convenient. We got to find concentrated natural nutrients that is convenient, easy to take, easy to share. That's what we have. So what happened was I was a distributor for this company. I saw what was happening in people's lives. I've been dealing with nutritional products all over the world for years. I'd never seen anything work like this. Seed nutrition is just better. And hopefully it makes sense why, and you can see why, but it's just better. You can get more nutrients with less calories. You can get more nutrients crammed into something that our bodies need desperately today more than ever before. And when an opportunity presented itself, I went out and I found partners and investors, and we purchased the company. So yes, I am one of the owners. And I know you expect me to say these things that I'm saying, but I'm telling you what, I have put my money where my mouth is. I'm telling you these things today, not because I get paid a lot of money to share them, but because we paid a lot of money to share them. And we continue to invest and invest and invest in our future and in your future. And we share it. So here we are. We have got something that's bigger than just a product. See, products come and go. Companies can come and go, but we are on a mission. Okay, what we're doing is we're part of a movement to be able to empower people on all fronts. And that's what this platform is being utilized for. We are blessing people's lives all across the globe. That's exactly what's taken place. And this is the biggest category nutrition has ever seen. So if you look at some of the categories that have come before us, and the reason I'm talking about categories is because it's better than a product. A category is, and when I say let's talk about herbs, you can say which one, because there's more than one. When I say let's talk about essential oils, you can say which one. But all of these categories stem from what? You got it. Seed. Everything stems from a seed. That's where, if seeds don't exist, neither do we. That's how big it is. That's how important it is. So if you're going to be doing something and promoting something, if people need health and are interested in health today, doesn't it make more sense to focus on something that's the biggest? Doesn't it make more sense to focus on something that is more concentrated and the best? Absolutely. That's what we're focused on here. That's what we're doing here. And so not only is this just the biggest category nutrition has ever seen, because once again, if you're going to pick something, why not pick the biggest and the winning team? But on top of that, we're disrupting things. A disruptor is somebody who comes along. We didn't invent nutrition. We didn't invent seeds. We just found a better way to do it. Just like Airbnb found a better way. Just like Uber found a better way and they dominated. But there's two main components that I want you to focus on. And this is important for you. And that is, how did these companies and these disruptors do what they did? How did Airbnb dominate like they did in the time frame they did it in? Okay, here's the answer. One, they empowered people. See, we gave people the power. And that's what we're doing right now. We are giving people the power. We've spent the millions of dollars, so you don't have to. But you can still benefit from the infrastructure, from everything that we're doing to help us bless people's lives. Okay, so we empower people. And the second thing is there's technology today that exists that allow us to do what we're doing. Okay, 15 years ago, Uber couldn't do what they did. Even if the technology existed, it wasn't in everybody's hands yet. It's in everybody's hands today. It's right here. People are living on their phones, right? It's right here. Here you are. You're probably watching me, some of you on a phone, different parts of the globe. Technology has changed the game. So are you utilizing it? Do you want to utilize it? Do you want to get in front of some of the biggest business trends and changing the way that commerce is done forever? That's what we're doing, because they're still predicting, even though everybody's on the phone right now, that in the next 2 decades, less than 2 decades away, there's going to be another 2 billion people connected to the internet through smartphones that aren't connected today. And so here we are disrupting this industry of nutrition. Our products change people's lives. And I'm not going to go into too much detail. That's not what today is about. I could take an hour on any one of our products. Now, when you focus on empowering people and you get products out there by social marketing like we're doing, how do you do hundreds of millions of dollars in sales? There's only one way you do that. It's got to work. It's got to work. Our flagship product, Soul, that product alone, we've done hundreds of millions of dollars in sales already because it works. It flat out works. I mean, another question. What do you think is easier? I have 4 children. We have a product called Core. And you know, it's got all your core nutrients in it, your greens, your kale, your wheatgrass, your chlorophyll, your spirulina, you know, all the beneficial greens, those core nutrients that we need. Now, what is easier? Juicing 7 to 8 green smoothies, or take 1 gulp, 1 ounce of seeds. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It just makes sense. And not just that, but as a father, yeah, I'm trying to get my kids to eat healthy. We still eat fruits and vegetables, but it gives me so much confidence to know that 1 gulp, and they've got those nutrients that would take 7 to 8 green smoothies. I'm not going to drink 7 to 8 green smoothies. But yet, this is what we get. This is the power of seeds. Do you see the power of seeds? Hopefully you understand. This is not just a supplement. This is not just another product. Okay, this is dense food. It's nutrients go into the cells of the body that your body can recognize because it's all natural. See, we use a cold press process. We don't use heat or chemicals. We press the oils out of the seeds. We grind the husk of the seed into a NutriFlour, and so that your body can pull those nutrients out of it. And we put it in a packet, an individual packet, with no artificial sweeteners, no chemical preservatives. You just shake it, you rip it, you sip it. That easy. That's convenient. To be able to get the kind of nutrients we have right here, that easy and that simple, I love it. I love it. That's why we're making such an impact like we are, because we are changing people's lives. We have a better way. So just to give you some third-party validation, because we've got a ton of it, just to kind of give you an idea, I want to give you the concept of how powerful this really is so that you can see it. Hopefully it just makes sense, but just so you can see it. Brunswick Labs, they're kind of one of the biggest laboratories in the United States. If it comes from Brunswick, you know it can be trusted. You know it's legitimate. They did a study on our product, and here's what they found. They found that in Soul Red, what happened on live tissues and live cells is it lowered inflammation by 80%. Lowered inflammation by 80%. Now, I don't know if you know that almost about everything negative out there, the precursor to just about everything negative is long-term inflammation. We have got to lower inflammation in our body. You sprain your ankle, what are you going to do? You're going to put ice on it. Why? You're trying to get the inflammation out. An athlete that puts a ton of stress on their body, what are they going to do? They're going to take an ice bath because they want to lower that inflammation and heal quicker. So if you can naturally, okay, we're not talking about something that's going to damage your liver, going to damage your stomach, hurt your kidneys, naturally lower inflammation in the body by 80%. This was done on live cells and live tissue. It's unbelievable. Now get this next one. Do you know anybody that wants to age slower? I know we could probably stop right there. You know anybody that would like to slow down the aging process? Well, in this study on the live cells and tissue, the cells lived 80% longer. 80% longer. Yeah, you heard me right. Now, what does that mean? Where our cells replicate and die, as we know. We don't have the same cells today as we did months or years ago. And as your cells replicate and die, your DNA breaks down. It breaks down. It's called aging. Your DNA is not as perfect as it is today as it was 5 years ago. Okay, it's just a fact. So if your cells replicate and die slower because they're living longer, there's less of a chance and opportunity for your DNA to break down. We're slowing down the aging process. This is from Brunswick. This isn't Byron's opinion. This helps with weight loss. It's keto friendly, keto powered, boosts the immune system, heart health, brain function. So many benefits from these products. Like I said, I could take one of these products and we could talk for an hour on the different ingredients. That's how powerful these are. That's why we're growing. That's why we're making an impact like we are. But I just wanted to give you that validation. And because we're empowering people and because our products work, we're in over 45 markets already. 45 markets. So here we are continuing to expand and bless people's lives with seed-based nutrition. What is it? The biggest category nutrition has ever seen. Love it. Love it. Now, it's in our DNA to make a difference. We want to do good by doing good. And when I talk to people that work with charities, they always say, Byron, we would do more if we had more, but we don't have it. They're always trying to go find resources. Now, we are a business for profit, but we have the heart of a charity. So what we do is every time somebody joins us, every time, we have a foundation called Seeds for Change Foundation. We plant a tree. So we plant a tree in your name. If you want to join us, we plant a tree in your name. We've planted hundreds of thousands of trees already because that's how many people have joined us. We're making it at trees that would not have been planted otherwise. We're planting them. And then anytime somebody buys one of our products, we take some proceeds from every single box and we donate it to our foundation. And we want to make a long-term lasting impact, not just give some people product, take some pictures, call it good marketing, use it again and again and again. That's not the goal. Our goal is to change things. Okay? This is a new opportunity. Our goal is to make a difference in a community. So we'll bring water into cities and towns that don't have it. We'll help with agriculture so people have things to eat. We'll build disability centers. We built libraries. We've built schools. We've helped even buy land and build workshops to employ people that didn't have jobs. We started with 7 women in Uganda. We teamed up with an organization. 7 women in a place where women couldn't find jobs. We helped build buy the land, build the workshop. There's over 300 women that are employed that can feed their families, take their kids to school, and are proud of what they're doing. See, these are the types of things we do. So you can't help it. If somebody buys product, whether they want to or not, somebody's being blessed by it. That's the way it should be, and that's the way that we do it. So I already talked about things being different, okay, being online, the e-commerce, social marketing. But here's one of the things you need to understand. A company, if they have a great product, even if they have a great product, let's say it's not a category creator, let's say it's not a disruptor like ours, but let's just say they just have a great product. They still can only service where they can do business. So it doesn't matter if you can have Facebook friends all across the globe if the company can only service the US. The beautiful thing about Rain, about what we're doing, we're in 45 countries already. So social commerce, we can take to the next level. We've already built the infrastructure. We've spent millions and millions of dollars year after year after year. And here we are prepared right now, and we're continuing to expand, but we can do business in 45 countries. Unbelievable, the reach that we can have. So I'm going to go through, just like the product, I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm going to go through real quick the different ways that we compensate. See, majority of people want to be customers, and that's fine. That's where that's what our business is based on, right? We don't make any money, nothing happens if people's lives aren't changed. But if people want to join us, and maybe they're sick and tired of being sick and tired, maybe you want to stop putting your money, your time towards something that's going to pay you one time. Maybe you want to create residuals. Maybe you want to build something that's not based on one economy, that's not based on a brick and mortar location, that's not based on one currency or culture. This is what we're talking about. So let me give you some insights. And if you don't understand it all, it's okay, because I just want you to understand the basics of it. Told you that we focus on customers. So a box is sold, it's 30 of these. We have 50 points of volume. So the reason that we do volume points is because we're in so many countries and currencies. I can't just say dollars because we do it in pesos, we do it in euro, we do it in yen, I mean, all the different currencies around the globe. So let's say you're in the US and you have a customer in Malaysia. You're going to get paid 40% of that 50 points. So that's $20. If you get paid in US dollars, you're going to get paid $20. If a customer buys in Mexico, you get paid $20. If a customer buys in Nigeria, you get paid $20. That's the beauty of it. It's global, but you get paid in your currency. And so if somebody had 10 customers, that's $200. 20 customers, that's $400. That's like a rental property. What's easier, taking all the risk to have a rental property, or to make an extra $400 a month, or to go get 20 customers? That's how we're changing people's lives. We're helping the masses. People can go as big or small as they want, but even a couple $100 a month right now changes lives across the globe. We want this to work for the masses. You see, I've been in different opportunities and companies. We wanted to put something together here that the masses could win with. The masses, whether somebody wants to do it big or small, whether somebody wants to make thousands of dollars a week or just a couple $100 a month. It doesn't matter. The opportunity is there. And so that's what it's all about. We even give our customers a chance to get their product free. So if a customer tries one of our products and loves it, and they refer 3 other people because of their success stories, those 3 people take the product, their product's free. Every month, those 3 people buy. So you can see how this is set up to go viral. This is set up to be socially marketed. It's perfect for being at home, people looking for a side hustle, trying to find some additional money, working in the confinements that we have to work in now, which is going to be the future, right? So if you look at that, now let's say some people say they don't want to be a customer. They just want, they want to use the platform. They want to take the product, but they also want to share it. They're looking for some additional income. Well, when somebody purchases, we give them a first order bonus. So when they buy product, we give you a first order bonus on that volume of 40%. Now, if those people get people, because that's what happens, people share it, it goes social, right? Like I talked about, your people get the 40%, but you can still get 10% off of that first initial order on top of other commissions. Now, we have what's called team commissions because we work as a team. I'm going to make the screen a little bit bigger because these numbers are smaller. But if you look at this, we don't build wide, we build down. So everybody has 2. They have a left team and a right team. And after those 2 spots are full, we have to build down. So if we just go down and build down a few levels here, you can see as this builds out, what's going to happen is, if everybody were to purchase just 1 box of Soul, which is 50 points, which isn't usually the case. Most people will purchase multiple boxes or multiple products. We pay on cycles. So once you have 300 points on one side and 300 points on the other side, what happens is we pay a cycle of $30. 300 and 300 equals $30. Now, I don't care where those points came from. I don't care if it's your people. I don't care if it's your people's people. I don't care if it's socially marketed 100 levels deep. I don't care if it's somebody above you who had to place underneath you because everybody only has 2 spots. We have to build down like a team. See, I've built wide before where everybody's an island unto themselves. When you build down, everybody can benefit. In this scenario, you would make over $20,000 a month, but we don't pay monthly. We pay weekly. So that's about $5,000 a week. See, but when we're talking about weekly, see, we pay every Friday, and we've paid every Friday for years. We've got it down. So we're not going to try to figure this out on you. I mean, we've been around for years. We've already have this figured out. Okay, now let's say that somebody didn't make $5,000 a week, but only did 1/10 of that. Let's say somebody made $500 a week. Does that still change lives? Absolutely it does. Now I need to put a disclaimer out there right now. Just like with the product, we're not here to diagnose, prescribe, treat, or cure any disease. It's food. It's nutrients. The body is the miracle. Same thing with the business. I'm not going to guarantee that you're going to make $5,000 a week. Do we have people that do it? Yes. Do we have people that do way more than that? Yes. Do we have people that do less than that? Yes. The reason I can't guarantee it is because I can't guarantee what you'll do. I don't know what you're going to do. I can guarantee if you do it, we'll pay it, but I can't guarantee that you would make a certain amount of money because I don't know what you would do. See, because everybody's independent. So I just want to put that out there. I would feel embarrassed and I wouldn't feel comfortable in saying these numbers if somebody hasn't done it, but we have people blowing through this. So in this part of the plan, you can make up to $30,000 a week. 30,000. We have to cap it somewhere. We can't pay down forever. But then what we do is we also pay You have 300 points on one side, 300 points on the other side. That's the cycle. You get paid $30. But as your team does that, you already got paid off that volume, but you get bonused on how well your team does. And that's what I love. So the better your team does, the better you do. So we put the money where the focus should be. The focus should be help your team win. See, this is a team approach. When we work together, we have the talents of everybody. You're not doing this yourself, and more people can see success. That's why we work as a team. So we put the money where the focus should be, and that is helping your team win. This is the huge part. This is where you can make the big, big money. We go 7 generations, not 7 leaders or 7 levels, 7 leaders, and everybody in between. It could be hundreds of levels. Don't get confused with that. Just know from somebody who has been in this industry for a while, this is money. This is golden. This is what you want for long-term residuals, and we have it. So here we are. Now, as somebody grows and their team grows, you hit new levels and we call them ranks. When you hit a new rank, you get a rank advancement bonus on top of everything we're talking about. So if you add up all of these one-time rank advancement bonuses, it's over 377,000 US dollars just from this, on top of everything else that I talked about. Just from this. And do we have people that have hit Black Rain Diamond? Yes. Triple Black Rain Diamond? Yes, we do. The beautiful thing is people can go at whatever pace. It's not like this is time framed. I've seen some companies say, you got to hit this within 2 months or you don't get it. You got to hit this within 2 weeks. No, hit it when you hit it and you get it. That's the way we have it set up. We want to motivate. We don't want to disincentivize anybody. So let's say somebody hits Diamond Elite for the first time. So you're going to get $5,000 for that rank advancement bonus. But after that, we have what's called lifestyle bonuses. So if you still maintain that level and that rank, we're going to pay you an additional $400 every single week, say on top of everything else. So call it a car bonus. Could you get a new car with an extra $400 a week? Or you call it a charity bonus, call it a college fund, call it whatever you want, a travel bonus. It's to improve your lifestyle, and that's what we want to do. So all of these things I know are confusing, but we have systems of duplication that we teach people. And here's really the building block. If you have 2 customers and you have 2 people that take the product but also want to share the platform, so you have 2 partners and you help those 2 get there too, that's kind of the Lego or the building block. And as you teach people to build those, not only do you get free product, not only you more than make what you invested in if you bought product to get started, but as this duplicates throughout your organization, you will accidentally get paid all these things that I just shared with you. So you don't need to know all the different things. You can ask the question after you get your commission on Friday, why did I get paid this bonus? And then that's how I learned in the early days, is after I got paid it, I learned why I got paid it. So we already alluded to the fact. Now, this is even before all the drama we're dealing with today. Technology's taken over things. Things are changing. Then you add on top of that everything we're dealing with today, it's more relevant than ever. We have to do something that's ours. We have to build something that's ours, that can't be taken away from us. We need to do something that has residual benefits and that can bless the globe. And so there's never been a better time than right now to do what we're doing. There's never been a bigger need to do what we're doing than right now. So this is the perfect time. Hopefully you can see that. Hopefully you understand why we're so excited. Does it make sense? Hopefully it does, because this is what we're all about. We just want to improve people's lifestyles. We want to give the power back to the people. We want a new way of doing business. We want a new way of giving back. We want a new way of making an income. Okay? New way of health. So there's really 2 paths that people can go down. You can either choose to be a customer, which a lot of people do, but you have no risk even there. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you try the product, you don't like it, return it. Okay? We'll give you your money back. We're that confident in our products because we know they work. Or we wouldn't be around. We wouldn't be in 45 countries. We wouldn't be doing the hundreds of millions of dollars we've done. It's all about the products working. But some people say, no, I don't just want the product. I want to be a part of this movement. I want to empower people. I want to give people the chance to have better health. I want to give people a chance to make a difference in their communities. I want to give my family a chance to have more freedom and have additional freedoms in our lives. Well, then you want to become a Marine partner. And the question is, at what level? And I don't care what level. We have different packs and paths for people that choose different things. So let me just kind of give you an idea here. So if somebody said, hey, I just want to supplement my income, okay, the builder pack probably makes the most sense. You get one soul, one core, one band, try some of our products. You get your own back office. You get your replicated sites. You get all of those things. I mean, if you were to try to build that yourself, I mean, you'd be spending thousands and thousands of dollars. If you tried to start your own window washing business in town, you'd spend more than a couple $100. And that's for product. And this gets you your back office trackability, your sites, I mean, all the different things in all the languages to do business all around the globe. You can tap into millions of dollars of infrastructure for a couple $100 worth of product. I mean, come on, we're going to spend a couple $100 at, at a local grocery store one time. Okay, money comes and goes, but are you spending the money where it's going to give you potential upside in the future? Because we spend money all the time and it disappears, right? And it doesn't, maybe it feeds my family for the week because I went and bought groceries. But what about putting something towards something like this, where there's money, yes, for product, but it also has an opportunity attached to it if you want to do that. Okay, now if somebody says, I don't want to just supplement, my goal is to kind of replace income. I want to get to a point where I do this full time. That was my goal when I started 16 years ago. I wanted to do this full time. I wanted to work when I wanted to work. I wanted to be my own boss. And so if that's the case, then the Pro Pack makes more sense. You're going to get more product. You're going to get a discount on those products. You're going to get 3 business centers instead of 1. So in the tree, the structure, you can make 2 to 3 times the money. And then also you get your websites and all those different things. Now, if people commit more to us, we commit more to them. And so what we do for the first 90 days if somebody comes in with the Pro Kit is instead of 300 and 300 equaling $30 as a cycle, we increase it by 50%. So it pays $45 every cycle instead of 30. Because you're saying you want to supplement your income. We want to help you do that. You committed more to us. You bought more product. We're going to commit more to you. Same thing with the elite and super elite. If people say, I want to do this big, I want to go out there and make things happen, you're probably going to need more product. Okay? We're going to give you a bigger discount for that product. The more product somebody purchases, obviously the bigger discount we're going to give them. And then on top of it, you got all the trainings, you got all the tools, you got all these other aspects that we give you to help you become the entrepreneur you want to become and create the freedom in your life. If you've wanted to do business online, we can teach you. If you want to do business from your home, we can teach you. And so with the elite or the super elite, you get more product at a discount, 3 business centers, all the tools you need to see success and put into place. And then we double that team commission for the first 3 months or 6 months, whether it's elite or super elite. So instead of getting $30, you get $60 every cycle for the first 3 or 6 months. Now, that's what I'm talking about. This is a team approach. Okay, now you might be looking at this saying, I don't know if I can do this, Byron. I see the need. Hopefully you do see the need. But you might be saying, I don't know if I can do this. Well, here's the question. Have you ever sent a text before? Have you ever sent a picture before? Have you sent a link through your phone? If you can use an app and you can follow a system, you can do this. You can do this. Absolutely you can. Maybe you said you've tried this in the past or done something like this in the past. Well, the time is different. The opportunity is different. The category is different. The landscape is different. And we know how to teach people how to see success. And that's why we're growing all across the globe. So we don't do this by ourselves either. We do it as a team. Once again, I'm the one sharing this. It's not somebody else. I'm the one here that is explaining all of this. Somebody invited you to watch this. See, we work as a team. That's how we do this. So you can do it if you decide to, if you're willing to follow a system. So you just need to get back with the person that invited you. The question is, if not this, then what? If not now, then when? When are the stars going to line up like they are today? When is the world going to need what we have more? It's only going to maybe, that need is going to increase. But here we are positioned to help fulfill that need, positioned to be the solution. Our movement is to empower and can encompass as many people that want to be a part of it. As many people that want to be a part of it. This is what it's about. It's about making a real change. It's about being a part of a solution, being a part of the future, because this is the future. This is the direction we're going. And I hope that you see that. So I'm just grateful that you took a few minutes out of your day to learn and a little bit more about Rain, who we are, why we do what we do, and the impact that we're making. You should let Seed Nutrition bless your life and let Rain bless others, third party who don't even know about us, and hopefully you and your family as you take this platform and bless other people's lives with it. So at Rain, we always say this: let's go out and make it rain. I just wish everybody all the success. Stay healthy, stay happy, and let's go out there and give options to others that they otherwise wouldn't have. Have a great day. Take care. My name is Byron Belka, wishing you all the success. We'll see you.